Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the second hole uh, of the Club Oceania tournament. And how I like to play this hole is try to use a cheaper ball. I always tend to do that in tournament play, is try to use as cheap as ball as possible, because when you win, your prizes aren't that great. So you don't want to use up more balls than what you actually win during the prize. And so here I used a marlin, and I went about 4 top spin, and I went 4 left spin from my first shot. You'll see it in a minute. And with my second shot, you want to use a high accuracy club, either a Viper or a Sniper if you have it. I tend to go with a Sniper because it's got the highest accuracy. And we're going to go with a rough bump. And on the rough bump, the green is surrounded by water, but you don't really have to adjust more or less for the wind here. So just go with your normal wind, depending on where you land your first shot. If your first shot lands further on the fairway, well, you'll have to test out your Sniper or your Viper and see if you're at minimum distance or maximum distance, and go with that. But like I said, you don't have to adjust more because you're surrounded by the water. Just go with your normal shot. And another thing I like to mention is when you take your second shot onto the rough bump, and you've got your ball guide hitting directly into the hole, the ball still tends to like to go to the right a little bit. So you might be able to experiment a little bit with it and go maybe a quarter or half a bar left spin just to rectify that problem. But you'll see what I'm talking about here. So here's the first shot. I tend to go to the right side of the fairway here and go about 4 top spin, full left spin. And it plays a little bit downhill, so be careful. You don't want to move your targets too far, too close to that rough. And how I do it here is I like to hit the rough first on your first hop and let it roll down the fairway a bit, like that. Because I find if you miss that rough patch and you put full top spin, it goes too far, and then you find yourself in between clubs. Then on your second shot for the rough bump, you're going to be in between clubs, between a Sniper or a Backbone or something like that. You're going to be in between, so you won't be able to set your target up properly on the rough patch, and you won't be able to adjust the wind properly either, in case you have to pull it back or something. So that's why I like to leave it a little bit short on my first shot there. So depending on how you want to do it. So if you want to see that first shot again, here it is. Like I said, don't move it too far because it plays downhill there. About 4 top spin, full left spin. You want to do a slight curl, just so you're not running straight into that rough patch straight ahead. And then you bounce it off that rough patch a bit and let it trickle quite a ways here. Because if you leave it too short, it's going to be too far away for your Sniper. So you want to roll it somewhere around there, around 310 yards or so. Okay, that's your first shot. Second shot here. I played a Sniper here. And I think I went 1.5 bars backspin. And I'm not sure what I did with my left spin here. It doesn't really tell you. But that's what I did here, is I went not quite 1.5, but almost 1.5 backspin. Let's see if it shows us if I replay it again. I got written down here on my paper that I got 1.3 backspin. So like I said, it was almost 1.5 backspin. And I might have went a trickle to the left hand, like I said here, because it tends to roll to the right of the hole just a bit. So if you want to get that albatross, you might have to put just a smidgen of left spin into it. Experiment with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes you can just shoot it straight in. Anyways, that's the second hole. Thanks very much for watching.